I didn't have my mic turned on the first time I filmed this, and I think somehow that has made my rage seethe over even more, so this video could be a total meltdown on Azealia Banks. But that's what you came for, right? Welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John, and today I am doing kind of a rant problems I have with mashup on Azealia Banks. She's made quite a name for herself, but not in the way that most people would want to make a name for themselves. If you were a sane person, that is. Azealia Banks, if you were somehow not familiar and have been hiding under an internet rock somewhere, she is a Harlem rapper, singer who burst onto the scene around 2011, 2012. A lot of positive reviews from critics. I thought her music was okay, but I don't know, nothing too special. She seemed to think from a very early age that she was just a very, very talented person that was going to take over the whole entire music scene and that everything was going to revolve around her. It was clear from an early age that she was going to have feuds with people, and that's what she's kind of made herself known for. Feuding, talking trash, and being homophobic, bullying people, and racist. And it's all over her online presence, and it's just unforgivable. I cannot sit back and watch this happen anymore. Around the time she was generating a lot of buzz, it became quite clear that she couldn't keep her mouth shut as she started feuding with people like the Oakland rapper that tweeted out her video, and she called him a little bitch for doing so. She had stances on Iggy Azalea, that she hated her and has feuded with her constantly throughout the years, seemingly unprovoked. Iggy Azalea over there doing her thing. I'm not a huge fan of Iggy's music, but I don't really have that many problems with her as a person. Azealia Banks just started going after people and made a name for herself off of attacking people online, being a cyberbully of sorts. And I don't throw that word around lightly because I think a lot of people overuse it, but Azealia Banks is the definition of it. And it's not only an online world where she can't control herself, it's in real life too, as we've seen her have multiple meltdowns and just all sorts of scenarios. In fact, she's been suspended from Twitter. Praise the Twitter gods and the people that oversee that, because you finally shut down the racist cunt. I don't throw around the word cunt too often, but Azealia Banks is the #1 person that deserves that. In fact, if I made my own personal dictionary, her face would be plastered next to that word, right there. In fact, Azealia Banks might just be my least favorite human being on the planet, and that's why this video had to be made. I don't know where Azealia Banks is at this very moment, but somehow it's still far too close, because she needs to be hidden on a deserted island somewhere, just far away from humanity, no technology allowed, because she is the type of person, if you give her anything, if you give her an ounce, she will take a mile, because she has to have the spotlight shining on her. She's so desperate for attention that she constantly attacks people, feuds with people, whether it be a rapper like T.I., calling him a coon, a shoe-shining coon, which is just ridiculous that you would throw around a racist slur like that towards a fellow black person. It seems like you would want to build each other up, let each other do your own thing, because the reason she said it is because he supported Iggy Azalea's early career, and even though things have split off between them since then, who cares what T.I. is doing or who he's partnering with? She gets so hung up on the fact that other people are collaborating or other people are working on projects that are basic whenever she thinks she's making the best music in the world, and she wants everyone to lick her asshole and praise her constantly. No, bitch, you are making music that is just as mediocre as other pop and rap artists out there. You're nothing super, super special, and you seem to think that everyone will just bow down and conform to your standards as you feud with people and try to make a name for yourself. Hashtag buy broke with expensive taste on iTunes at the end of one of your little Twitter meltdowns. No, that's not how it works. That's how you get known as a crazy person, not as someone who is known for their music. You don't think, oh, Azealia Banks, that's that rapper, that's that singer from Harlem. No, you think Azealia Banks, that crazy fucking psycho that lives on the internet and can't control any words that come out of her mouth. It's clear that she's so immature and she's so far up her own ass that she doesn't even know how the real world operates. It's very clear. In fact, her plane behavior proved that. I believe it was last fall whenever she had that little meltdown where she spat on someone, got hauled off of the plane, and was yelling things at a police officer, calling him a fucking faggot, and she constantly uses the F-bomb there, no, not fuck, faggot, to tear people down.
Give me my No, take it.
Give me my fucking shit! Give me my bag. Give me my bag. Fucking faggot.
Does she think that she's in middle school in 1999 again? Because I don't know when exactly using that in popular media was something that was okay, especially for an artist that's trying to build a career to do. If you have your own views on things, or if you use that in private, that's one thing. You're allowed, it's America. You're allowed to have your free speech, as much as I might not agree with using it. But if you want to do it in your own home, okay, but for you to publicly put people on blast constantly, people like Zayn Malik of One Direction, not even doing anything, making music, and you might not think it's the best thing in the world, but to automatically resort to calling them names, calling them a faggot, and just trying to destroy them online, no, it just makes you look pathetic. She thinks that people are on her side or rallying with her. No, it's just that people love to see a train wreck, and Azealia Banks is the definition of that. It's quite hilarious to see how delusional Azealia is as she goes on these racist breakdowns, calling people who are white just a sickness and a cancer, and she doesn't believe that that's racist somehow. She doesn't believe that people can be racist against white people. I'm white, and if somebody's telling me that whiteness is a cancer or a sickness whitey got to their head, how is that not racist? And how are you that fucking delusional and stupid and insane to believe that? What if somebody said that about you? What if somebody were like, oh, it's just the blackness got to them? You would automatically jump on that, Azealia. You would be like, oh, they are so racist, I gotta shut them down. Whitey with the cancer, etc., etc., etc. And that's like her go-to move. I don't understand how people just sit by and accept that. And I don't think most people do. And that's great that most people have just backed away from siding with her. In fact, Azealia, I hope you're watching this. I hope you call me a little bitch in the comments. I hope you call me a faggot. I hope you do whatever the hell it is that you need to do in order to make yourself sleep at night, because let me tell you this, sweetheart, you are pathetic. No one will know who you are in 10 years. You will be just as irrelevant as some of the artists that have come and gone and tried to make a name for themselves off of something other than their music. You'll be remembered for your hatred, your bullying, not your music, and that is just pathetic. You want to go into the grave like that? Fine, but people like Twitter have shut you down. Your label has dropped you. All these other concert promoters have dropped you. And if you can't learn to shut your fucking trap and be a better person, then it's just going to continue. Who will sign you? No one will sign you. No one will want you. No one will want to hear your music. You will die as irrelevant as other people who have done the same things and have tried to make a name off of hatred, and nobody wants that in our world. Thank you very much, Azealia Banks. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I got a little out of control there, but I had to put it all out there. Thanks for watching, liking the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and yeah, I'll be back very soon right here on Beyond ARTV.